Hello, you guys, and welcome back. So, I got a new deck. This is the Money Moves Oracle, but I think it's pretty. It says career and money reading, but I think it's actually a mix of a little bit of everything. Um, it said this deck was designed to help guide you to make mindful decisions as you move up in your career, but also not limited to just career questions, okay? You may also use this deck for any type of love reading. It can be used in conjunction with tarot cards, other oracle decks, or simply on their own. Okay, so yeah. So it's named as if it's a money deck, but you can use it for whatever basically. So we will not delay. This is a brand spanking new deck. So let's see what's in the energy. Okay. Something flipped here. We have flexibility. This is kind of giving me confirmation. It says adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. I am good, Amy. I am good. I just was about to shut this live down and go to TikTok. I really was. Because I was like, man, like, I feel like I should go to TikTok. And then this card came out, be flexible in your methods. So I'm like, that's kind of giving me confirmation that I need to go to TikTok, right? But I have a new deck. Yeah, you're right, because I was about to get out of there. But yeah, this is really pretty cards too. I like the vibrancy of the card. So we have flexibility, okay? So maybe it wasn't talking to me because I'm talking about as soon as I was about to get ready and press the button. Yes, they are. We have fruits of labor. Okay. It said it's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. Okay. I think we have some rich energy, like that rich girl energy, rich guy energy in an earlier reading today. I think that same kind of energy came out, but it's saying be flexible in your methods though. So it's like you can actually reap, um, you could be reaping the fruits of your labor from multiple methods here. Let's see. Thanks for the confirmation, Amy. Yanika. Hello, hello. We have vacation. Okay, it says start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Take time to recharge. So, Spirit's letting you know, like, hey, they're gonna present you with this opportunity where you can take a break. Take the break. Take the break so you can recharge, reboot, and start anew. Let's see. The Unica came in. You know you nigga, every time you come in, some come out by love. Let's see what we got here. Fertility. It says it's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. So that could be for someone. So somebody could just be so focused on the career aspects that they're I see your laughing faces, Unika. Somebody could be so focused on career that they're kind of like, not really paying as much attention to the family life as they should, right? So basically, it's kind of giving that like with whatever job or whatever, you know, whichever method you choose to draw in income, make sure you find time to recharge for yourself. Excuse me, but also make sure you find time for your family. Okay, make sure you got that good work life balance going on. Is the energy. Okay, Spirit. What else do you have for the collective? What else? We have closed doors. It says no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. So this could be why the flexibility came out, right? We got closed doors. So whatever method you're using now here, whatever method you're using, it's not it's not productive is the energy. Or it may not be that it's not productive, but it may just not be really a good fit for you. And spirit is like revealing, like, hey, be flexible in your methods. So it says start all over again. So some of you guys may actually be going into something completely different, like something completely different than you've ever done before. So that could be really dope. You said it's stuck, it's not going up or down. What's stuck? What's the trying to see, is my screen stuck or you commenting on the reading? Career, okay. Yes, yes, yes. And so this could be, this could resonate with you. If you feel like the door is closed, or it could be letting you know that something may be coming to an end because there are other and better things out there. Look, shedding. I didn't even look at the card yet. Shedding. It says reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. So it's definitely giving the energy like you're about to you're about to come out of one situation and go into a new situation, right? But it's like you have to let go of the old situation, whether it's by choice or by force. It's coming to an end, or it has to come to an end, right? But with this shedding, it says reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. So it's like you don't have room. Hey, Stephanie. It's like you don't have room for things that are not working for you. So you have to move on to better things, right? It literally says time to set higher goals. So it's time to set higher goals for yourself. Maybe you've been comfortable for a little too long, and spirit is now shoving you into this new beginning energy. And it's like, sink or swim, baby. I'm here either way. Ooh, look. Endings. Endings. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. Rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. Now, if that doesn't make something clear, I mean, that pretty much sums up what I've been saying. Like, closed doors. shedding, be flexible in your methods, and then wham, endings. So Spirit is like, look, we tired of playing around with you. We just gonna tell you what it is, okay? It's coming to an end. Be prepared, okay? Be prepared to start over, because it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye, okay? And you're actually gonna be going into something that gives you work-life balance here. You're gonna get your work-life balance back. What else does the collective need to know regarding this message, Spirit? Duality. Duality. It says, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. So it's a reminder that though people can seem one way, they're also another way too. So you have your people who present as this a very tough exterior, but they're also soft on the inside. Or it could also be talking about the duality of energies, right? Masculine and feminine energies. So it's like you have to remember that when you're dealing with people, they're comprised of both masculine and feminine energies. But I was more so getting, I wasn't really getting like the masculine feminine dynamic from this. I was getting like, hey, people gonna smile in your face, but you best believe the moment that they can stick that knife in your back, they will. So you have to stay vigilant. You have to keep on the watch, right? You have to keep on the watch. You do. You have to keep on the watch because you never know who's working with you and who's really working against you, because people ain't gonna always show their hand. We got savings. It says you will always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future. Okay? So you may actually, you know what? I meant to shuffle the deck, but I ended up pulling this card. I was about to put it back, but I was drawn to put it down. So you definitely probably need to start saving, because it's looking like a job situation may come to an end here, or something that you're working on, or something that you're putting a lot of energy into is coming to an end. Okay? It said all the time. It said they always do. I know that's real, Amy. We got alchemy. We got alchemy. It says using witchcraft, occults, and learning God's secrets transform the situation. So your spirit team is basically giving you permission, okay? It's the energy. And you know what's funny? Like, these cars are right with each other here, and they have that same essence. If you see what I mean. They have that same essence, these two cars. Okay. So it's like you have to use alchemy. You have to use, okay, it's saying witchcraft and occult. And you know, some people shy away from witchcraft, they shy away from occult, but witchcraft could be something as simple as basically like just telling yourself, like, it's basically like telling yourself that um or it's more so like let me see, affirmations. Affirmations is basically just like witchcraft, Same process pretty much, because it's all about setting the intention, right? Thank you, Amy. Thank you. So, with this alchemy, and it's talking about using witchcraft and occult is just unknown knowledge. You said you just got done with your butterflies. Cool beans. And it says, in learning God's secret. So it's almost like maybe there's some kind of studying that you need to do when it comes to alchemy, when it comes to using witchcraft and tapping into the occult knowledge and learning God's secret, right? So, but using this is actually going to help transform the situation, right? It says time to recharge. It's coming right underneath that. So it's like this is like a cheat code, is the energy. Here we go. This is like a cheat code. It's basically like telling you, like, hey, don't be scared of these things. Don't be scared to use these tools because they're there for you to use. Witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secret. I mean, usually you don't see all those three in the same sentence, right? What else do you wish to say to collective spirit? What else do you wish to say to the collective at this time? Ooh, okay. Social status. We have social status. It says you will reach the heights of fame in society. Don't get arrogant. Okay, I'm literally hearing, you know how people be like, the Lord give it and the Lord take it away. So don't get too high on your high horse, right? But social status is, it basically just said you're gonna reach the heights of fame in society. And also with this fertility, this is literally falling right under fertility. And it says don't sacrifice family for career. And you will reach the height of fame in society. Don't get arrogant. So it's almost giving an energy like you're gonna be moving into some, this is not for everybody. First of all, let me say that. But I do love how this is matching up. Okay. Like I think this is so cool. Like look how these are matching up. See how these match up? I mean, they're all colorful, but they're different at the same time. See, these look like somebody just splatted the paint on here or something, right? But these look more intricate, right? More intentional. And then you got these two together, flexible and duality, both predominantly purple. Now these two don't they don't mix, but I also ended up just pulling this card. Okay. But yeah. So yeah, it's definitely giving the energy like I said, this is not for everybody. This could be for a very select person or a very select few people. It's only about some people in here, you know what I'm saying? So basically, what it's saying is somebody, right, is going to reach this certain level of success. They're going to reach this certain level of social status, right? It says the heights of fame in society. So you may end up going into some type of business or going into some kind of field or doing some kind of job that puts you in the public eye, right? or something to that effect. And if it's not the public eye, it's gonna put you in the right rooms with the right people at the right time, right? And what's gonna happen is it's gonna be so demanding to the point where it's like you may start missing family events, you may miss a birthday or two, or whatever the case is, but it's saying like don't sacrifice family. Don't sacrifice family for career, right? Make sure you're taking the time to recharge yourself. It's almost like it's preparing somebody for this new beginning, this new chapter in their life. They're coming from somewhere that felt like a dead end and walking into this high social status. Divine time, and I love it when y'all come through when it come through. You said, what family? I have only two people I know loves me. Hey now. Hey now. And maybe it's talking about those two people. Okay. And family can be a dog at the end of the day. Look, the chosen family. Said not the family you're born into, but the family you chose. So spirit, what else does the collective need to know here? What else does the collective need to know? I'm telling you, it's that energy. Look, I gotta be quiet. Look, I'm gonna let y'all read it. You say you have 5 dogs? I'm weak. Yes, they can, Rico. Yes, they can. So this literally says like fast changes. Fast changes. It says things happen suddenly in a short period and in a hurry. Take bold steps forward. Okay? Take bold steps forward because fast changes are happening. And look, y'all, when I tell you, I, I can't, I'm speechless. Like, y'all see this? It's the, like, come on now. Come on now. Do y'all see the synchronicities? Do y'all see the synchronicities? It's the synchronicities for me. It's crazy. Like, what? What, Spirit? What? Mm-hmm. Literally. This is crazy, y'all. The way this is coming out is crazy. Yes. But buckle up your seat because you are about to be, I know, right? Like I was just showing all the different synchronicities that I was seeing. Like, I don't think y'all can really see like the synchronicities here. Like, look at that. Look how these match, and these match, and these match, and those two match right here. Like, it's me gusta. But look, you have to be so ready right now because it's like as soon as one door closes, another one is opening right behind it. But the thing is, when this other door swings back open, baby, it's a drastic change that's coming. A drastic change is coming. Ooh, that might be the title of my next reading. Or I may title this one that A Drastic Change is Coming. Okay? Ooh, Spirit ain't even let me get the question now. This is beautiful. Winning. 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 Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. So it's like you about to get that guala, that maya. I like that one too. Do you see that stack? Look, it said don't spend everything at once. All right. So you got to make sure that you are saving. Okay. You got to make sure you're doing some saving here. Yeah. See, we go together. Tell them we go together. So they're letting you know, don't spend it all in one place. You're going to have to actually save some of this money, okay? Okay, you're going to have to save some for a rainy day. Find a falling star and put it in your pockets. Save it for a rainy day. We got wellness. We got wellness. And it says, ensure your body is nourished. Join a gym and begin strength and regain strength, is what it says. Join the gym and regain strength. Live a healthier lifestyle. So, okay, Spirit, I hear you. So basically, what you're saying is no more late night Arby's for me. Okay. Whew. With that being said, okay, since we got family in the chat right now, I could talk to y'all, tell y'all my business a little bit. So let me tell y'all. Today I went for a walk. I was like, okay, I'm gonna set me a goal, 2 miles. I should be able to do 2 miles. Cool. Let me tell you, baby, uh. Boy, it got real out there. I did 1 mile. And when I tell you I was so proud of that mile, because baby, I was ready to give up 7 minutes in. Do you know how long it's been since I've been walking? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, damn, I'm really like out of shape. I'm really out of shape. Um, I used to work in a warehouse, so I was always running around, running up the steps, running down the steps, running up the steps, running down the steps all day long. So I always had like that get up and go. Like I could do 4 miles easy walking. So to not really be able to do 1 mile, baby, that did something to me. I didn't like that. So I'm gonna go tomorrow. And I'm gonna do another mile, baby. I'm gonna be huffing and puffing and sipping water in every shade spot I find. But I'm gonna keep pushing though. We gonna see. So in 30 days, hopefully y'all see this face start slimming down. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, it's July. Let me see what day it is. It's July the 16th. Mark my words, August the 16th, y'all should start seeing the little slim down happening. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even my double chin will start fading away. Okay. But yeah, and this is like confirmation. Like, yes, you're on the right track. It's time to say goodbye to that old cycle. It's time to say goodbye to that old cycle of late night Arby's. It's just something about those bombers with the cream cheese. They be so good. They be so good. Whew. And I like McDonald's fries too, so sometimes I go like, yes, can I get some fries and some cookies? I can't do that either. I just ate a pickle. I'm like, it's no McDonald's fries. It's no Wendy's jalapeno bombers, but it's also gonna help me be able to walk a mile. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. But the thing is, I really Thank you, Rico. Thank y'all. The thing is, I really like. Because if I'm being honest, this is the biggest I've ever been in my life. Like it, I'm kind of shocked, honestly, because I've went through some really tough times that I did gain weight because my weight is always fluctuating. But I'm so fat. Like, what? These folk be coming in here, they be, oh, you're so big. Like, baby, I see me. I know, right? You need to exercise. You gonna exercise with me? Can I FaceTime you while I exercise? Let they lead the chat then. Oh, I thought you was here for me. I thought you was here to help motivate me. What happened? But yes, I got too much extra, Rico. I got too much extra. Baby, I'm okay. I'm tired of my stomach sitting in my lap, child. That's what I'm tired of. My stomach sitting in my lap, okay, like a pet. You know, you just let your pet sit on your lap and rub. I'm tired of that. So I gotta do something about it, right? I gotta do something about it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to end the cycle of bad habits and start adopting healthier habits. No, it's not gonna all change overnight. No, I'm not gonna be able to stop doing every last single thing that I'm doing right now and just switching over to something different. You say you cooking right now, finna eat good. I'm weak. And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, I probably am gonna have me a bowl of cereal when I get off this live stream. But I feel like that's better than going to Arby's and getting those cream cheese bombs. Okay, in a Jamocha shake. Okay. That don't even go together. That don't even go together. I'm probably gonna eat me a bowl of cereal when I get off here though. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. But we shall see. We shall see. One day, I'm gonna be able to get off and not have a craving for snacks and stuff, but I know why I'm craving, so that means I just need to put more greens and nutrients into my body. So I'm gonna have to like go to the store because I got some bacon. Go to the store, get some lettuce and stuff for to make up the salad, then bake the bacon so I can break it up in the salad. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Then I got some chicken breast in there. Um, that hopefully is thawed out by the morning. Okay, hopefully it's thawed out by the morning. But you know, we got home based. It said and some soda, mac and cheese, black beans, mashed potato, and corn with a slice of cheesecake. Ooh, you need good. Why you wanna do me like that? I love cheesecake. Oh, that sounds so good. Yes, Amy, I did get that mile in. Let me tell y'all. Oh, let me tell y'all. I was ready to quit. Okay, I looked at it. I'm like, okay, because in my mind, I want to do at least 30 minutes, but I want to get in 2 miles. That's what I told myself. So when I started, baby, and I got like, I looked, and that thing said, how many miles did it say? I think it said I was at point 0.2 miles, point 0.2 miles or something like that. So I hit the point 0.2 mile mark and it was like 7 minutes. It was like 7 minutes. I was like, oh, I don't think this gonna work. I was like, look, no, it wasn't even 7 minutes yet. It was like 6 minutes or 5 minutes or something like that. Whatever the case. I just remember looking at that shit and thinking like, hold the hell on. I'm about to, I'm not, I can't do it. My back hurt. Uh, it's hot out here. Like, I don't, I was like, oh, I can't do it. So I was like, well, if I do 7 minutes going, then I could just turn around and do 7 minutes coming back. And by the time I get back to my car, I be done 15 minutes, because I was just gonna do 15 minutes and say I'm done. But I end up going to the shade spot, and I just stopped. I just stopped. I changed the what I was listening to on my phone. I took a sip of water, okay, and I felt better. So I just started walking. Boop, boop, doo, 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 doo. My back wasn't really hurting like it was anymore. But baby, I was tired. Unica, that's your word. Tired. I was tired. You feel me? But like you said, Amy, I did the mile. I didn't quit. I didn't give up at the 7 minute mark. I didn't give up at the 15 minute mark. Okay. By the time I had got done, I had done the mile, and I had been, yeah, and I took like 30, it took me like 30 minutes to do that 1 mile. So I'm going to keep going until it's easy to do that 1 mile. And then I'll increase the mile to 2 miles, and so on and so forth. So moving on. But yeah, it's time to put an end, right? It's time to put an end to a lack of wellness, right? Ending that cycle when it comes to wellness, bad wellness, or a lack of wellness, right? And we got home based here. It says home is the harbor of the soul. It is the safest place you can be. Change your environment. Hmm. So I'm not sure who this is for, but maybe you don't feel comfortable in your own home, or whatever the case is. But it's saying that if you don't feel like your house is a home, then change your home base. Change your home base. Okay? It literally says change your environment. So it may be necessary for some of you guys to actually change your environment, because you're around people who have two faces. And the reason I say that is because it came right up under the duality. But what else, Spirit? I'm liking this. I like this deck. Investments. Investments. And look what is coming right underneath. Savings. And look what else is coming underneath. Fruits of your labor. So if you have some sort of investments, okay, just know they may come to fruition for you. They may come to fruition. These investments could very well be some really good investments. It says investments made well have a positive result that will bring prosperity. Invest wisely. So some of you guys may very well have some savings that's going to bring in this fast change. Invest wisely. Okay. You know what? I want to clarify this alchemy card, because I don't feel like I gave y'all the meat and potatoes. He said if you could move faster, you would. That would be great, Amy. It would be. Just wake up one day, went to sleep a thousandaire, woke up a millionaire. And that sounds like a read for another day. I might need to tap into that energy. Went to sleep 1,000 there and woke up a millionaire. Oh no. Let me line that in. Say, yeah, I know that's real. All right. So I just want to get a read on this alchemy because I'm interested. What is this alchemy? What is this alchemy? Spirit, can you clarify alchemy? You said wake up with 100 million in my bank, Lord. Who now you're talking? Mm. It's so funny, y'all. Look at Spirit. So I asked Spirit to clarify alchemy because it says using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secret transform the situation. Look, you got the Knight of Wands, but this big wand is giving me like, um, right? And this is also a very fast moving card as well. So it's like, literally it's just giving like that same shortcut energy. Okay, very spontaneous is also what the Knight of Wands represents. Very spontaneous energy. Okay, so it's like, and then look, the moon, the moon. I mean, how much alchemy? Come on now, spirit. Spirit be coming through with the come through now. But this these two coming out for alchemy, I'm sorry y'all, but my mind just be blown over here. Like I be trying to keep my cool, but really I be wanna like say for real. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. But so yeah, this is definitely giving like that very sudden energy out of the blue, very impulsive kind of energy, just like yeah, and then you got the moon here. Very spontaneous. And the moon, it is hidden, right? It's hidden. It's like occult, right? That's that occult energy with the moon. So we hitting the nail on the head. I guess that spirit way of saying, yes, you got questions, or we got answers. Okay, like that's the energy is given. So, cause I asked, what is this alchemy? And basically, this alchemy is it's like a shortcut. It's like a spontaneous way to get to the unseen things, right? It's like a way to manifest things quickly with through witchcraft and what did it say? Occult knowledge and God's secret. Look, Hermit at the bottom of the deck. That's giving like enlightenment. And then you have the devil showing up too, right? You have the devil showing up too. Look, and like they telling us, like, hey, you wanted to know, we gonna give it to you for real, because just understand that there's two sides when it comes to witchcraft and occult and stuff like that. You have some people who choose to use it in a way of light, right? And then you have those who choose to do dark work, right? Some people do dark work, okay? But look. look at the full cups. But understand that taking this route, doing dark work, okay, leads to missing out. It'll lead to missing out. So you have to understand that, right? So I want to know what is this, what's this Knight of Wands in the moon with the Hermit here. What are you trying to say, Spirit, with this moon energy? Because it's almost like using this method is a way for you to shed light on the unseen thing here, is the energy. Hello, welcome to my live. He said you understand these cards better. Woo! Gee whiz. What's the energy, Spirit? Can you please clarify? What are you trying to say here? The high priestess just tried to flip over. The high priestess just tried to flip over. I'm just trying to see if I can get one to come out. Maybe it's not meant for me to know. King of Pentacles. Maybe it's just hidden knowledge. Yeah, it's like, don't worry about it. They're like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what it is. You have to do the research. Facts. Okay, Spirit, I hear you. So they're saying that you're going to have to study. Okay? You're going to have to study about this so that you're not so worried about it when it comes to what it is and if it's good, if it's bad, if it's light, if it's dark. Because some of you guys may be worried that it may be something dark when it comes to witchcraft and occult and, you know what I'm saying, learning God's secret here. But the thing is, you have to do the research for yourself, is what Spirit is saying. Like, it's hidden, so it's like we can't really tell you what alchemy is through the cards, but what we can tell you is you can gain your own understanding of what it is by doing some studying, doing some research here. So you're going to have to figure this out on your own. You're going to have to figure out your own alchemy. You're going to have to figure out what works for you. You're going to have to figure out what it is, one, and also, two, how to use it for yourself, if that's something you so choose to do. But using it is not going to hurt you as long as your intention is for self-improvement and not to bring harm to someone else. So there's that. There is that. Okay. You said you a slave boy. Whatever that means. Abdul Nisar, don't come in here messing with my people. because you will get the boots. You will get the boots. Ah, ah, ah. Let me sound like a vampire. Let me find out Abdullah's energy vampire. Okay. So we have a surprise. Well, we have surprise here. And it's coming. It's falling right underneath. It's falling right underneath alchemy. And it says surprise. It says an unexpected turn can change. It says an unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. I'm literally saying 5-5 right now. 5 people watching. Matter of fact, let me screenshot. Okay. You got 5 people watching, 5 likes. That's that 5-5 energy, okay? That is that 5-5 energy. So it's saying be ready for change. It's going to feel like it's your birthday, and you get to cry if you want to. You get to laugh if you want to. You get to yell and scream if you want to, because it's your party. Okay? And there's going to be celebrating you. Be ready for the change. Be ready for the change. Okay? We have limitations. Tell me why it just sounded like a bird tweet, and then I see the bird. It says, fear and doubt limit freedom of action. Let go of your worries. Did we not? Did we not just say? This is what I be talking about. Did we? This is what I be talking about when it comes to spirit. I just sat up here and said they don't want you to worry about this because you may be scared that it's something dark, but you just have to tap in. Like, don't limit yourself, right? Don't limit yourself. Okay? Be limitless. Be limitless and be fearless. And that's actually falling right under social status, right? So even when it comes to whatever it is you're trying to do or whatever it is you're doing, you have to be limitless. You have to be fearless, honey. What else? Okay, I'll take it. It be the yawns for me. Star power. You got star power. It says, become an influencer of the company and earn fame and popularity. Step into the spotlight. Okay. So this could also have something, like it could be, these could go hand in hand here, actually, as far as the social status in it talking about the star power. So it's definitely giving like that public eye, and this says become an influencer, step into the spotlight. But the message says become an influencer for the company and earn fame, right? And this talks about reaching the heights of fame in society. So you could even hear from, I don't know, maybe some company, some institution. They may want you to be like an influencer for their company. Okay? Like I said, and that's giving, that's that very small few, right? That's for a very small few people here. Yeah, it's something about they like the way you're able to turn it on and turn it off, right? How you're able to flex your energy, right? Oh yeah, but the fruits of your labor are gonna pay off for you. Look, opportunity, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. Oh my gosh, it's so many things about change. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. New job opportunities, change of workplace or business. What was the other one that talked about change? Okay. Change your environment here. Okay. Flexibility, adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, and change. Right? Mm, 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 mm. This is pretty dope. Be ready for change. Like, literally, it says be ready for change. Mm, mm, mm. So, I mean, and that's falling right under winning. Yes, yes, yes. Use your intelligence, analyze, data logic, and think rationally. Mind power. Lead with your mind. Mm, 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 mm. Lead with your mind. Because you have foresight here. You have the foresight to lead with your mind. You have the power of intuition to lead with your mind. Okay? And what it does, having this particular foresight, okay, with the mind power and the intuition, so the having intelligence and intuition, it makes you a powerhouse, right? And we have gambling, so it keeps you from taking a bunch of high risk situations that you know for a fact will not reap any reward. Don't risk too much. Don't risk too much. Look, you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. Look, keep up the great work. An opportunity is coming that's going to lead to sweet success here. Look, it is not difficult to get everything you want and enjoy it. Get what you want. It's not difficult for you to have all the things you ever wanted. You just haven't been presented the opportunity, see? But look, this is what we've been talking about the whole time. New beginning, success. It's a new beginning. It's like, are you going to walk through the door of change? Fast changes. There's that word again. There's that word again. Mm, 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 mm. Eyes. Hey, Eyes. Eyes in the building. Welcome, welcome back, Eyes. So, we got this new beginning energy, y'all. It says, you will start a new job in life. Clean, sweep over. Hit the reset button. So this is that. This is that. Okay? Remember I said it's like, look, the cycle is ending to make a change. It's time to make a change. It's time for a rebirth, right? Sooner or later, luck comes to everybody. You will reach the height of fame in society. Become an influencer of the company and earn fame. Success, success, success. We keep seeing this. But not only is it success, but it's also independence, right? It's also independence. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. And I think, let me see, what did I say? I said something about, oh, yes, that insight, having that intelligence, and also having that strong intuition. It makes you a powerhouse, right? And then look what comes after power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. See, Oz, you're a little late to the game, but basically what I'm getting is Spirit is saying you have to be flexible in the methods that you choose, right? You have to be flexible, adaptable, and versatile when it comes to the different methods that you're choosing here to gain the fruit of your labor, right? And it's like just by being flexible, you open up the door to so many other things, right? And this kind of like closes out an old cycle of an old way of doing things. Look, an old way of doing these kinds of things, making the wrong decisions. So what's give me a message for the collective spirit. What else do they need to know regarding this energy? I love these cards. Money tree. It's been a while since I really just loved the deck, but I love this deck. I love this deck. I do. And look, I always keep my other favorite close by. I keep my other favorite close by. Um, Money tree. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. Y'all, I remember being a little girl. I remember being a little girl and like wishing on the star to be rich. I remember that. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, it's like it's not it's not so much is it possible, it's more so how does it come? You know, we got perfect fit. Perfect fit. Finding the right path. The fit finding the right path that fits with the soul, the ideal job. You're meant to be here. Perfect fit. You know what? I think I actually said these very words that you're like the perfect fit for a job, you know, and they like the way that you can turn it on and turn it off or something like that I said. Okay? Do y'all remember when I said that? But yes, it's like the cards are clarified right there. Yes, look, loyalty. Come on. Ooh, this literally just dropped in my hand. Helping hand. Need others to assist with service, increase productivity. No one can handle it all. So even though, you know, you're an independent person, understand that it's some things that you are going to need help with. You cannot do everything on your own. You will need help with some things. You said my grandma used to tell me I better marry someone rich because I was worth a lot more. Granny got the right idea. And the thing about it, I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna say that either. Dang. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna give her my energy. You said I remember I asked to always be skinny and build and make a lot of money and help a lot of people. That was my prayer when I was little. And now that I thought about it, I remember being little and people would tell me, because like I used to like see if I could squeeze my fat and stuff. They were like, all right, now when you ain't gonna like it when you got it. And I'm like, what? I don't care about being fat. Said, I don't care about being fat. My mama fat and she still get me. I don't even know why I was even thinking about that because I didn't even like boys at that age. But I guess I was just looking ahead, right? So since I was a little girl, I always had vision. I always could see things, right? See the unseen things. But I do remember saying that my mama said she still got me. My mama got rolls or whatever I said, something like that. Little mama would die if she heard me say that now. Yes, I remember I asked to always be. Oh, I already read that. Oh. Hey, celebrate good time. Come on. Kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan mm, plan for a joyful future. Plan for a joyful future. The spirit is like, baby. Uh-oh, Unica. Partnership. You said, but you love food. Your goodness, tell me about it. I love a good meal. Then I'm from the South, in the South, and it's so many little soul food restaurants around here, and so many fast food restaurants. But we have partnership coming out as well. It wanted to reveal itself. Okay. Look, it says joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to business partners, it's like you're gonna have to prioritize your connections, right? Because the connection is what's gonna be the link to a win-win situation. Say you full now, your stomach happy all week. mm, mm, mm. We already seen that one. Let's see. Woo. Same spirit. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even know that was in there. Mm. I wouldn't even guess. A guardian angel was in there. I got looking. Excuse me. It's 1:11, you guys. 1:11 on the clock. We have looking. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. Seek and you will find. And right at the bottom of the deck, we have love life. We have love life. Free from problems and money troubles, enjoy the passion of love. Okay, so in this transformation right under that, so it's like maybe you've had past relationships where money was an issue, right? But it's like going into this new beginning, you're going to be stable and your person is going to be a match. They're going to match your energy. And so you're going to have freedom from the problem of lack, right? Free from the problem of lack, but not just lack, but also a person with a lack mentality, a person who operates within a lack mentality, have a lack mindset, right? You're going to be free from that. That looks completely different. You may never have even dealt with anybody like that before. somebody who doesn't have to worry about money. Money will never be a trouble with this person, okay? That's coming in for the ones that want somebody. Love will never be a problem. I mean, not love will never be a problem, true, but also money. Money will never be a problem, okay? Love and be loved. This is somebody who just want to love you for you. Simple. Simple. This is something that you've been wanting. This is something that you've been wanting. And you get to get it. You get to get it. Say where he at though. You got to be careful because you never know. Might come in sooner than you think. Look, where he at though? It says some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortune. Trust your guardian angel. Okay. So, may still be a work in progress. Okay? He may still be a work in progress. If the guardian angels gotta come out, look around, and see what's going. I keep seeing this card, transformation. Change is the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Look, right underneath. We got love affair. Beware. Love affairs at work. It says beware. Love affairs at work rarely end well. Don't lose your mind. So this is basically saying, like, don't try not to deal with nobody on your job. If you can avoid it, try not to deal with people on your job because it usually doesn't end well. It usually doesn't end well. She said, sweet Lord. Yeah, because don't lose your mind because somebody's not loyal, right? You don't want to end up in that energy, right? Wanting loyalty, but somebody is only loyal to money matters here is the energy. Somebody's only loyal to money matters. But that's the wrong decision, right? But you don't worry because you have the gift and we got public face. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Public face. Follow your heart. Become who you want to be. Earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be yourself. I cannot stress that enough. Anything else? Expression. Oh, we got bright ideas. What is that? Many choices. Okay. It says, open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Express your creative self. So Spirit is letting you know, like, let that creativity out. Okay? Let that creativity out. Shed that old skin, right? It's time to set higher goals. Okay? It may be time to incorporate more creative endeavors. express your creative self. It's like you're so creative. You're so creative, but you're gonna have to actually put in the work, right? You're gonna have to express yourself in whatever shape, form, or fashion that is, right? Take me for instance, okay? I just got the opportunity to express myself at this show. So I'm gonna be part of a poetry show coming up, right? I'm gonna be part of a poetry show. So yes, I do tarot. Yes, I do oracle course and all that, spiritual guidance, spiritual advisor, but I was a poet before all that. I've been a poet for years. I just never, like the course said, I never really expressed my poetry to other people. But I mean, I have a few times on my live streams, but I don't know. It's just poetry was always a outlet for me, so I didn't really see it as just, something. I don't know. I guess I just never really looked at it as something that would make me money. I always saw it as an outlet. Like, this is how I was able to express feelings and thoughts and such through words by writing it down and making it rhyme. You know what I'm saying? And so after all that, it's just like, huh. You said you seen some of my artwork on my channel. I will be uploading my butterfly soon. Thank you, Amy. Which channel, Unica? Insta. Let me see. Oh, I haven't even been on here. Oh, I got messages. My girl. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me see. Oh, this account. You know what? I've never actually been on your YouTube. I don't even know how to get to your what's your YouTube name? Because when I type in the name that y'all put or the name that shows up in the chat, sometimes it doesn't really show up. It's like I have to put the at or something. It shows the at. Ooh, Lord, the stuff you see online. Okay, let's see. And I didn't even know you post on YouTube. That's crazy. I didn't even know you post on YouTube. Oh Lord, I don't know what they even took me to. I don't think that's you. Let me try typing in your name. Yeah. Kelly. I found you. Boom. Ooh. Is it in a video? On your community page? Okay, let's go to the community page now that I'm a part of the community. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's not. How do I get to the community board? It's not showing me. Maybe if I go back. It's not showing me your community board. Let me see. I guess I go on the post, right? For the community board. You're so creative, though. Very creative. You said YouTube probably would blacklist you. Yeah, it did. I found you. This you, right? Okay, cool, cool. So that's this the page I was looking at. I was like, oh, very crafty. I think that's dope. This is really cute right here. That's really cute. Very interesting. What's that on the frog? Said it drives you crazy. You should just get like a notebook and just whenever you get an idea, write it down. And then you can start checking them off as you create. What's that on the frog? I'm trying to see. Is that a some type of crystal? Is that some type of crystal? Hi, I'm well. Okay, that's pretty dope. No, Mr. Kelly. I'm not burning any incense. I'm just chilling. Let's do it. So yeah, I actually really enjoyed this new deck. Uh, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend Money Moves Oracle. It's very cheap as well. Okay, Mr. Kelly. Like Reiki. Yeah, well, I'm not really doing questions. If you want to ask a question, like one question, it's a fee. Stibnite is a mineral composed of antimony. What is that? Trisulfide, known for its metallic luster and lead gray color. It's the main ore mineral of antimony, a critical mineral with various applications. Okay. Mr. Kelly, you're gonna have to catch me. I'm about to get off live now. But I'll be back. I will be back. I'll try to go live like maybe between 10 and 11. So be on the lookout for me. Maybe you can Mr. Kelly, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. And if you are subscribed, make sure your notifications are turned on. Like, make sure your notifications are turned on so you get notified whenever I go live. Because I get a notification through my email for a live stream. So, because I was wondering how does that work, but I subscribed from another channel and it's like, oh, okay, I see how it works now. But yeah, but that's pretty dope. That's your natural nail? Long nails. That's dope. So not only are you creating, but you know your stuff. I like that, Unica. You say you have Instagram. Is that your Insta, Lucky Wilson? There's some really nice nails. my little, let's not even talk about it. Let's not even talk about it. They always breaking, but I think a lot of that has to do with the way I've been eating though. They always breaking. They always like look at this. It's just terrible. Just terrible. Say real nails, real hair, real everything. Okay, Unica. Real everything. Well, these are my real nails. This is my real hair. These are real too. You say you have to, your first page, you need correct. Let's see. Mm, gotcha. So let's see. Lucky. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Okie dokie. Well, I just followed you on Insta and I followed you or I subscribed to you on YouTube. So just hit me, you know, feel free to hit me. I'm about to go to sleep. Okay. Thank you for tuning in. I will catch you in the next live stream. I'm gonna say tomorrow between 10 and 11. Toodaloo. Toots. Okay. Let's see what angel comes out. Commitment. So stay committed. It says the most important single factor in an individual's success is commitment. Commitment ignites action. To commit means to devote yourself to a purpose or cause. So just stay the course, stay committed, and you're going to get there. You're going to get exactly where you want to be. As long as you stay the course and you stay committed. I'm out.